Hello again, this video is a continuation of the previous video, about Camtasia software. If you remember, an introduction was told about the Camtasia interface. After that, some media files were imported to the project. Finally, a video of the computer screen was recorded by Camtasia software. In this video, first, we're going to learn another way to record new videos, using PowerPoint software. Then some editing tools will be mentioned. This topic will continue in the next video to complete the project. Finally, we'll export a video file based on video clips, images, sounds, and effects on the timeline area. Alright, let's start. I used this icon to record a new video of my screen, and then inserted that into the timeline area. Another way is using PowerPoint software. Here is a PowerPoint file, which was prepared before. Let me open it. Well, here are two slides. I want to use the first slide in my project, to have an overview of the final video. Note that, when Camtasia software is installing, by default, it adds these icons to a new tab of PowerPoint software. Let me explain them. Like the previous video, I can use the first icon, to start a new recording. Also, I can enable my laptop microphone and webcam, to record my sound and face. But if it's the first time of using these icons, you may need to change some settings. For example, we can change the video frame rate, select a microphone, or change the power of sound recording. If you remember, I explained these basic settings in the previous video. Here, if this item is activated, then the sound is playing by my system, will be recorded too. Also, I can select a connected camera. Here, let me use my laptop webcam. Finally, at the bottom, shortcuts which can be used to pause or stop recording, can be modified. Well, based on the modified settings, camera and microphone recordings are enabled. They can be disabled or enabled, just by clicking on each related icon. Now, let me click on this icon. It is used to have a preview of the connected camera. Let's start recording. PowerPoint is in presentation mode, and I must click here, to start recording. When I'm presenting my slides, Camtasia is recording the presentation too. Let record my slides. Well, like the previous video, during recording a presentation, you can record your sound and face. Let's continue recording. Note that if an error occurs while recording, for example, an unwanted sentence is recorded, you can go back and record again. Later, you can edit the recorded presentation inside the Camtasia and delete unwanted parts. For example, now I am telling some points about Camtasia recording. Later, I'll remove the sound inside Camtasia, and add another sound, related to the content of slides. As I mentioned before, the goal of this video is to learn Camtasia by doing a project. My project is preparing a video to introduce one of our ebooks. Alright, this is the last slide. When the last slide is presented, this message will appear. It says, "Your presentation has ended." What would you like to do? Stop recording, or continue that? I don't want to record my computer screen. So, I select the first one, stop recording. Then, I must select a name, and save that on my computer. Now, let me click on OK, to launch Camtasia software, and edit the recorded presentation. As you see, the new recording file has been added to the media bin. I want to use that, here. So, let me move these selected files to the right side, and then add this file into the timeline area. Well, This message says, would you like to import your PowerPoint slide notes as captions? It means, would you like to import these texts? Let's click on Yes, to see what will happen. Well, this file which includes my PowerPoint notes has been added as captions. Note that, when a recorded video from a PowerPoint is added to the timeline area, Camtasia determines time points, which slides are changed. Let me zoom in, to see this bookmark. My PowerPoint had only 2 slides, and this bookmark specifies when the second slide is started in my recorded video. Alright, until now, we have learned how to record new videos, or import media files into the media bin. Then we added some of them to the timeline area. Now, let's see some basic tools to edit inserted videos. First, the timeline area can be zoomed in and out. Note that, media files like videos, sounds, images can be inserted on a position of a track in the timeline. For example, now, my presentation is on track 1. The recorded video by my webcam is on track 2. This is my slide notes on the 3rd track. As you see, I can change its track number easily. If I click here, inserted media on this track will be locked for editing. This I can be used to lock the related track, and also, remove it from the final video. Well, these icons are used to undo and redo last actions. Note that, the playhead determined the selected time in the timeline area. On the canvas part, we can see a preview of video, which will be created later. Usually, there are parts of recorded videos, which must be deleted. Let me delete this part of my recorded video. If I click here, the selected area will be cut, and the remained part will be moved to the left side. Similarly, these icons can be used to copy part of a video, and paste it into another position. Now, see here. The recorded video by the webcam is placed on the PowerPoint presentation. Because, inside the timeline area, the webcam video is placed on top of the presentation video. Let me place the presentation video on track number 3. Now, the presentation video is placed on top of the webcam video. Let me change its size to clarify this point for you. Alright, I don't want to use the webcam video and also my recorded sound. I will add another sound later. So, let me delete it by pressing the delete key on my keyboard. Now, let's talk about the project settings. That's a very important option to know about. Note that, there are 2 important sizes. Inserted videos size, and the project size. Let's right-click inside the canvas, and select project settings to see what's there. Here is where we set up our canvas dimensions. Meaning what size do you want that final produced video to be? Let me select a smaller size for my project, in another word, for the canvas. As you see, now, I must decrease inserted video sizes. Now, let me select a larger size for my project. Note that, here the background color can be changed. Let's use its default color, black. Now, look at what's happened. As you see, I have all this extra black space around my video. The only thing my users will see is this smaller part in the middle. I have to move or resize all inserted videos. So, a good portion of my editing time will have been wasted, because I started with the wrong project settings. Let me back to the first selected size. I need to change this video size again. As you see, this video size is matched to the canvas dimension automatically. Because I usually use a standard size for my project, and also use that size to record new videos. Note that, Camtasia software will automatically detect the first inserted media file size, into the timeline area, and it will change the canvas dimensions to match that with the first inserted media size. I recommend, if you need, first change your project size at the beginning, and then start to edit inserted media into the timeline area. Now, let's see another option. Detach canvas. If I detach the canvas, you can see this window, floating outside of where that canvas area is. This option can be used especially when you have a secondary monitor. So, you will be able to drag this window to another monitor. Edit your project on the first monitor, and see its result on the secondary monitor. Well, I don't have another monitor. So let's reattach it. Alright, let's edit the presentation video. If you remember, this video had a caption too. Here, I locked it for editing before. So, when I deleted a part of the presentation video, the inserted caption has not changed. Let me synchronize the caption with the video. I'll explain working with captions later. How they can be inserted manually or synchronize with videos. As you see, when the presentation video goes to the second slide, the related caption will be displayed at the bottom of my video. Alright, I don't want the last slide. So, let me delete it. Well, I've explained these icons before. Now, let me use this one. It splits the selected media at playhead location. Now, I can move, cut, or delete these selected files. As you know, I can use this icon to undo the last action, or extend the video manually, to return the removed part of my video. Well, here I have a text as the video captions. Let me convert that to sound with Balabolka software, and use that instead of the caption. This software gets a text and convert that to a sound. Let me copy this note, which was inserted into my project as the video captions. It's very easy to work with this software. Let me create the inserted text sound, and then, add it to my project. Alright, this the inserted sound. Hello guys, this video will have a short introduction. Now, I need to synchronize the inserted sound with the video. Let me zoom in, and delete the captions. Now, let's see how I synchronize the presentation video and the inserted sound together. Hello guys, this video will have a short introduction. Hello guys, this video will have a short introduction to one of our ebook. Implementing of an Arduino. To one of our ebooks. Implementing of an Arduino-based temperature controller with PID algorithm. First, we'll see an overview of the project.
Algorithm. First, we'll see an overview of the project. Then its hardware will be explained. Finally, we'll have an overview of the prepared ebook.
Similarly, let's edit these files. First, I must move them to the left side. Now, I delete my recorded sound and face. Related to this video, I've prepared an appropriate text. Note that, there are many sites that can help us to correct our text. Now, let me convert this text to a sound using Balabolka software. Maybe you prefer to use your sound and also face when you are preparing a video. In this way, you won't need to synchronize your sound with the recorded video, but based on your sound and skills, it will need to record a video several times. I prefer to disable my microphone and webcam, record just my laptop screen or PowerPoint presentation, write an appropriate text, and convert that to a sound with Balabolka software. But I will need to synchronize the created sound with the related video. So, let me do that, like the previous one. Alright, I have inserted 3 files, and synchronized their sounds until now. In the next video, I will complete this project. Thanks for watching my content. If you have any question on this topic, make sure you leave them in the comment section below, and if you can spend a few seconds of your time liking as well as sharing this video, if you enjoyed it, that will mean a lot to me. If you have any suggestions for the channel, such as what kind of hardware or software I should be covering, then make sure to leave that in the comment section. See you next time. Bye bye.